To me, General, Iran is not going to give up its nuclear weapons. There will not be any real sustainable peace deal. Is the US actually just buying time for all its forces to be in place for a strike?
I do think President Trump, in earnest, is trying to make a nuclear deal. It is a pattern of behavior that he has displayed. He tried to do this prior to the 12-day war. He gave Iran 60 days to make a deal. On the 61st day, Israel attacked Iran, and obviously the United States destroyed their nuclear enterprise as it existed at the time and brought the war to termination. And then in Venezuela, he offered many times, I think 3 or 4, Maduro an exit out of there, an airplane and in immunity from prosecution, a reasonable country of his choice. And he refused all of those overtures. And we saw what happened. We conducted a military operation to indeed capture him and bring him to justice. I believe the path that we're really on here, I agree with you, I don't see Iran making a deal. After all, President Trump, I think, knows what a good deal is. He's the one that terminated the U.S. participation in the nuclear deal that Obama put together in 2015. And in 2018, Trump rejected that and pulled out of it. And the basic reason is because in 15 years, in other words, in 2030, Iran had no restrictions on it in the development of nuclear weapons, regardless of the numbers of weapons, which was an absurdity in of itself, because the purpose of the deal was to prohibit the manufacture of nuclear weapons. So here we are again. And listen, when we're talking about this nuclear, let's put some facts on the ground. Iran doesn't have a nuclear program right now, or a nuclear enterprise. It has been destroyed. They will have to recover it. And we're talking about something in the future, not something that's now. And believe me, I think we know where they fully intend to begin that recovery. And once that starts, it's likely that Israel would take it down pretty quickly. If they needed help, we would participate in it. And also, in the deal, if we're not talking about ballistic missiles, which is Iran's only conventional capability of any consequence, huge amount of medium-range ballistic missiles, rockets, short-range, and certainly probably hundreds, if not thousands, of drones. If the ballistic missiles aren't on the table, then we should pull out of the negotiations and just literally walk away. I really think the preferred option and the most likely option is the combined Israel and United States attack to clearly do a number of things. One, to set the conditions for regime collapse, leadership targets, the entire infrastructure that sustains this regime. The IRGC, the police force itself, the Basel militia, the defense industrial base, and yes, simultaneously take down air defense systems and the ballistic medium-range missiles, drones, and rockets. A comprehensive attack that the regime will not be able to recover from, and they will be on a pathway for its collapse. I think that is the preferred option, and as I indicated, I believe that's the one we will likely execute.
General Keane, thank you so much indeed for your insights. Really appreciated.